try the bites? Or do you want to try the nachos?
Nachos.
Yes, sir. Over here.
We want to try the Pani Puri.
You want to try Pani Puri? Please come this way.
That was amazing.
This is so awesome. It just feels like we've been transported to another galaxy and now we're the outsiders, which is such a refreshing feeling.
It almost tastes like Fritos on the outside.
That's what I was thinking.
Filled with like shredded cheese, green onion, and like a bean.
It really resembles like a nacho dip. We had another very interesting cab ride. I feel like when you take a cab, you're not just paying for transportation, you're also paying for entertainment. All right, here we go. Just follow the crowd. Easy enough until that guy backs up. Oh, easy enough. Now comes the big one.
I'm scared now.
Strength in numbers. Yeah, they are not gonna wait for us. Hello everyone and welcome to another day of Diwali here in Mumbai. We've had an amazing first full day here in India. We had some coffee, we had a chance to get some work done, kind of adjust to the time change, and then we had our first Indian meal out at a restaurant, and it was nothing short of life-changing. We've just arrived at Marine Drive Beach, which we heard is one of the best places to catch the sunset. The sun looks absolutely majestic right now. I think again one of the funny positive parts about this air quality thing going on is that the sun looks really cool. It's almost like a dark red, kind of hazy. There are so many people out, and we have confirmation from the waiter at the restaurant today that there is going to be more fireworks tonight. So I don't know if that's going to happen right here on the drive, or I don't know if we have to walk somewhere else, but something tells me we're in for a show. Similar to last night, the fireworks are supposed to be between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. tonight. I'm curious to see if people wait around for 7 p.m. to come, or if they try to jump the gun a little bit early. Something tells me it's going to be the latter. So we are just going to enjoy the rest of this incredible sunset here on Marine Drive Beach, and then once the sun goes down, once we get closer to 7 p.m., we're gonna make our way more over to the actual beach. And I'm hoping people just start lighting off fireworks in the street, kind of like last night. And the funniest part about this, we just heard this is one of the best places to see the sunset. We had no idea that we are actually right next to the cricket stadium. This is where the match is gonna happen on Wednesday night, and it's right behind us. So we're kind of familiarizing ourselves with this area right now. And I just can't imagine, right now it's packed just for Diwali and the sunset. I can imagine what this whole drive is going to be like on Wednesday night. We're in for a crazy week. The sun has already disappeared. It happened in the course of probably like 3 or 4 minutes. That is something we heard before coming here, that in these months when the air quality is not as good, because the horizon disappears so fast in just the haze, so does the sun. So we had this perfect view of this incredibly beautiful red sun, and then we looked back and it was gone. So far it's been hard for me to kind of picture the size of the city, because I feel like we've been hopping around to different parts, just from the airport to where we were staying to where we are now. And everywhere you see these skyscrapers, like we see like a pretty modern looking skyline in the distance. But I don't think we've even seen a fraction of the city. You look on the map and it looks like it's pretty manageable to get around, but then you see how long it takes to drive or even walk. We just got our first few real glimpses at the cricket stadium. You can kind of see it through these apartment buildings here. And I still have yet to completely learn the rules. I watched one YouTube video and it wasn't very helpful. So my brother Sam, who knows a little bit more about cricket than I do, he sent me a video that is cricket explained in baseball terms. So I feel like that might be just a little bit more helpful for me, because it just seems really, really complicated, but I gotta understand what's going on. I'm just picturing what this place is gonna be like on a Wednesday night. I mean, even now, look around me, look how many people are here. Now imagine the semi-final of the Cricket World Cup is going on right across the street. Did you get that?
Yeah. My model.
That was another thing we heard before coming to India, is that a lot of people want to take pictures with us just because we stick out like a sore thumb here. There are not a lot of people here with our skin complexion, so it is literally just like we couldn't stick out more if we tried. So I'm up to 2 pictures. I feel like a celebrity. It's kind of fun, but we'll see how long that still remains fun. So the street lights have now come on. We are getting closer and closer to 7 p.m. and I just cannot wait to see what happens once we get there. I have my eyes wide open to make sure we don't walk right into a firework, because I have a feeling once they start going, they are going to be anywhere and everywhere.
Following the crowd to Sapphire.
When we crossed the street before, we felt good about the fact that there were a lot of people around us. But right now we are in the middle of the street as cars are coming. So maybe it's not always the best idea to follow the crowd. It's just wild how many people there are here. Like, it's really cool. Up here, the street lights are lit up in the colors of the Indian flag, which I'm a big fan of. I love the color orange, so I think it's a pretty cool flag. We are caught between the highway and a forklift. Trying to stay right in the middle. So one hurdle we did run into today, we heard it can sometimes be hard to pay with credit cards here, at least credit cards that aren't associated with an Indian bank. And that happened to us at lunch, so we weren't able to pay with our credit card. And I didn't quite have enough rupees to pay for it, so the guy said, come with me, and he showed me where to find the closest ATM. And let me tell you, that might have been the most frightening 20 seconds of my life as he led me across the street. I cannot believe how brave people are here. They'll literally just cross the street into full-fledged traffic. And it's not like, I mean, right now it's kind of gridlocked. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about full-on people going full speed. You will see pedestrians just go right out. You will see pedestrians just go right out into the traffic. We are under an on-ramp and bikes just keep going right by us. This is going to be interesting. All right, we made it.
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna have to make a break for it. Here we go. Ah! How was that for a welcome to India moment? It makes me so nervous every time we lose our little barrier, because a lot of these bikes, they try to go around the cars on the left side, which doesn't give us a lot of room to operate, especially when there's people going the opposite way too. I'll be very excited when we get off the highway. In general, people do seem to walk on the left side, just like how it's driving on the left side. So that's taking some getting used to as well.
Hey, wow! We finally made it to the beach. That was a longer walk than we expected. And wow, I just underestimated the amount of people. Like, I knew there would be a lot of people, just like in the city in general, plus the holiday. But oh my god, there's a lot of people here.
This is just a complete overload of stimulus. You don't know where to go, you don't know where to look. This is unbelievable. It's like really starting to hit us. We are so far from anything that we know or anything that we're familiar with. I'm not sure if they do fireworks here at the beach, but we will soon find out, because we are about 15 minutes away from 7 p.m. In the meantime, there are a lot of food stands over here, so we might just go walk around, browse, maybe get a water, because just that journey alone has made us pretty thirsty. But yeah, let's see what they got. Everything smells incredible. We've already seen pav bhaji, which we had earlier today. They have momos, they have samosas. I think there's also some dishes that are just a little bit more specific to Mumbai. Oh, dosa. Oh, yeah, dosa is going to be interesting.
There's momos.
Momos. I think first things first, water. But wow, everything looks incredible and smells incredible. We've heard a lot about street food here in Mumbai. It's a pretty big part of everyday life. And I am already just getting way too much overload of options. I don't even know what I want to try. But everything looks so amazing. They're frying it up. The smells. So excited to see what we end up getting. Is that it right there?
Kind of like a cute little thing. And then you get another. What the Sapphire is like the Indian naan. Which I want. You want to try the bites? Or do you want to try the nachos?
Nachos.
Yes, sir. Over here.
We want to try the Pani Puri.
You want to try Pani Puri? Please come this way. You want sweet, spicy or medium?
Spicy?
Spicy. Plate दे दे भाई. One plate, 6 pieces are there.
Okay. Thank you.
Take this. अरे इधर थोड़ा तीखा देना बाजी. Oh sorry. पानी पूरी थोड़ा तीखा देना. Just wait for a few minutes.
Okay.
That you can.
Sweet and spicy?
Spicy.
Yes.
Spicy.
In one bite. One bite. All of it.
Spicy.
It's really nice.
Sweet.
Wow. So flavorful. It's very citrusy. It tastes like lemon. A lot of spices in there.
I had one spicy and it exploded in the back of my mouth. So now I'm sticking with the sweet. And it's so good. It's like a flavor bomb. Wow.
Alright, I wanted to mix it up a little bit. Try the sweet one. Wow. That's so different than the other one. I like it both. Do you like the sweet one more? A predictable turnout. I prefer the spicy. Sydney prefers the sweet. The spicy is so good.
Thank you. That's what I'm excited to try.
That was crazy and not at all what I expected. The Pani Puri has like this broth inside of it, So he kept asking us sweet or spicy. Sydney preferred the sweet, I preferred the spicy, but they would take basically this cracker and just dip it in to this broth. And as you bite into that, it literally explodes in your mouth. So I'm so glad I was kind of given instructions, because I would have literally just taken half a bite of that and it would have been all over my face. As soon as you bite into that, it's like, because it's essentially like a watery, it's not like a thick broth, it's like a watery broth.
Yeah.
So the last one he gave us, I guess it's different than Pani Puri, it's called Sapphire. So these are dry and they just have like a filling in it that's really good. So we asked for 6 more of those because we really enjoyed that. It's amazing how much that resembles like the taste of nachos. There's a cracker. Very good. Thank you.
Like pav bhaji, pizza.
Oh no, that's all. Thank you. So it's even got like the top that kind of looks like a cheddar cheese or something. But yeah, this filling, it's got like beans. Just really resembles nachos. Can't explain it any other way.
It almost tastes like Fritos on the outside.
That's what I was thinking.
Filled with like shredded cheese, green onion, and like a bean.
It really resembles like a nacho dip.
That was amazing.
It's got a little spice to it.
A little bit of spice, yes. But how cool. It's like a little bowl filled with a bunch of goodies. It's so good.
You could kind of eat this too. The topping. That's where some of the flavor comes from. Here.
Yeah, that's not cheese, even though it looks like cheese. Here, I'll fill your thing.
It's chickpeas. Savoring the last one, putting as many toppings as we can. There's definitely some cilantro in here, and these chickpeas. There's no meat in it, and that's pretty common here in India. Yes. All right, last Indian nacho, actually called Sapphire. Let's do it.
Class. Don't know how to pay.
Yes, we still have yet to pay. I think you gotta just go up there and do it. Honor system. Can we pay? That entire experience was 120 rupees, which comes out to around $1.50 US. Unbelievable that you can have such tasty food for so cheap, and they were so nice. They like kind of explained what we were doing and how to eat them, because as I mentioned, I would not have been able to do it by myself. All right, we're gonna get one more bottle of water and then get out of this chaos, go to some more chaos outside of here. It is officially fireworks time, and we have seen some fireworks in the distance popping off. They kind of just speckle the Mumbai skyline right behind us. You can see them go up every once in a while. I don't think this is a swimming beach. You don't see a lot of people swimming in the water. But it's just a nice open area to come hang out. You see the skyline of Mumbai this way, and then this way we can kind of see where the cricket stadium is. That's how far we walked. We didn't even realize it was that far. This is just an experience. I don't know how else to say it. Stimulus overload. We're gonna go back into the streets and just see if we see all the firecrackers again. We've been hearing more and more fireworks in the distance. So we're kind of just trying to follow the sound. But I'm honestly not sure at this point if it's gonna be like last night. 'Cause last night they were everywhere. I can't believe how far this beach goes down. And it is just as crowded down here as it was back over there. It is Diwali time in Mumbai. Woo. I think we're gonna try to cross here. Look at this. Look at this massive humanity left across the street.
This might be fun actually. We might try and go that way.
I don't even know where we're gonna go. I see this dog out there. I hope the dog doesn't get trampled. Oh my goodness. Are we allowed to go now? Wow. No fireworks spotted yet, but definitely a lot of action, I guess you could call it. This is so awesome. It just feels like we've been transported to another galaxy and now we're the outsiders, which is such a refreshing feeling. Oh, by the way, my selfie count is up to 3 and Sydney got one too. There was a woman that came up to Sydney and wanted a picture, and then I was kind of in the background of it. And then she like turned the other way. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you didn't want me to be in the picture too. The sidewalk has ended. There's a street here and a street here. We need to go that way. Walking in Mumbai requires problem-solving skills. Okay, I think maybe we cross there. Let's see what this guy's doing. I don't know. Ah! Another amazing day here in Mumbai, celebrating Diwali. We have another day of Diwali tomorrow, and then the cricket match on Wednesday. Check back in for those 2 days. We're gonna go hydrate.